What's up, everybody? I'm Kirk, and this is Toby. We're here for another episode of Reclaim Your Life. Today, we're going to talk about what is our favorite form of exercise and why did we pick it? Toby, you want to kick it off?
Yeah. Well, anybody who knows me knows that for me, it's running, which is really funny because I've always been a walker, and I would even make jokes like, I've never seen anybody who was running who looked like they were having a good time, or I wouldn't run unless something was chasing me, or those types of things. And then, pretty much I walked my way into obesity and several medical issues that I had that moment where I'm like, okay, what I'm doing is not working. Let's try something else. So for me, it became running over time. A couple reasons. It was just very convenient. We have streets and parks that we can run in, even though we got a lot of hills here in East Tennessee. That changes it up some too. But yeah, so for, a year or two, I ran by myself, and then I found the joy of running with others. And now I've taught a class. Another one is upcoming. So it's really become a joy for me. That being said, I only do it every other day. So there are ways to be wise in exercise. It's not for everybody. But I have seen a lot of walkers on up into their 80s and even 90s. And quite frankly, I've been passed in a lot of races by people running that are up in their 60s and 70s. So not for everybody, but it is some form of that, something that most people can do. So that's why I like it. What about you, Kirk? What has either now or over time become your favorite form of exercise?
Well, my favorite form of exercise was always weightlifting. Even though I'm not like this huge, giant man, I've always really enjoyed lifting weight. I can't explain it. It's just something about it that it just feels good. And I come out feeling refreshed afterwards. Even if I'm tired, I just feel very refreshed. But I picked high intensity training, like we talked about once before, because of my time management. I really found that I didn't have a lot of time, but I still wanted to still do something with building muscle, but also being able to keep lean at the same time. So I try to form some sort of, cardiovascular muscle training exercise regimen. And when I was trying to research it, I found high intensity training. And so I kind of took interval training and high intensity and kind of mixed them together. And that's kind of what I do.
Well, great. So yeah, definitely different. And I have done some HIIT or high intensity training.
Yep.
I don't love it, but I have found that you can't just really be a one trick pony, as they say. Either, we're designed to do different things, and, runners benefit from strength training. Strength trainers benefit from stretching and cardio. So there's a lot of things, but I think the most important thing, and we've talked about this many times, is to find something that you can do and you can stick with, and that fits your body, fits your time, fits your personality. But the most important thing is just to get out and do it.
Well, another thing is, and we always want to leave you with some sort of tip.
Yes.
Listen to your body.
Yes.
There's been times when I've been doing high intensity that something starts to hurt. There's been one time I got up into the hundreds in push-ups, and I just easily made one small mistake by looking at my form as I'm doing the push-up. Well, for some reason, it began to strain something in here in one of my muscles, and I just ignored it. I just kept pushing, and I started trying to pay attention to my form, making sure everything was perfect. I was studying form on how to do push-ups most effectively, the proper methods and stuff. Well, I ended up hurting some muscles and tendons back here because I wasn't listening to my body.
Right.
So listen to your body. If there's a pain, something's going on, either lower your intensity or change up the exercise for a season so that you can allow whatever it is that needs rest to rest, so that you're not going to hurt yourself and hurt your long-term performance and your long-term gain from the exercise you're going to do.
You're right. We're not doctors, but I've seen that, and I've been told that by people that never push through the pain. Now, with running, if it's a pain in your side, they call that a stitch. We all know what that is. That isn't a pain. That's just you're not in very good shape for that level that you're trying. But if your knee or ankle or some other joint is hurting, don't push through the pain. You'll injure yourself and you'll set yourself back. So that's a great tip. Thanks for bringing it back to the practical, and thanks for letting us share our favorite exercise. We would love to hear about your favorite exercise in the comments section below. And as always, comment, like,
yes, like,
subscribe,
and come back and join us next time.
Yeah, we'll have more fun.
Talk to you then.